I remember the day I came up with my list. I was just young enough and dumb enough to think that the act of jotting down a few goals would somehow magically produce the internal fortitude necessary to accomplish them. I study it now, mentally crossing off the few items I've managed to do already: buying my grandparents' house, writing my serious novel, riding in a helicopter, and scoffing at the rest. One item, scratched out and rewritten numerous times, makes me groan aloud. Fall in love, for real this time. Then it dawns on me. What good is a list when I have no real intention of following through? It's like a giant post-it note reminder of my most glaring inadequacies. I snap the book shut, grab my stack of birthday cards, carry them all to the kitchen, and toss them in the sink. I should have done this years ago. I root around in the junk drawer, finding every candle that Lucy left behind, but not a single match. Then I remember my grandfather's pipe rack. They're lined up, bowls down, like prehistoric golf clubs, each one eliciting its own quiet memory. I pause to inhale the aroma of wet tobacco, then snatch my grandfather's favorite flip-top lighter and hurry back to the kitchen, wondering if this is a purging or a sacrifice. I hold the copy of my novel aloft, then flick the lighter open. I spin the flint wheel once, twice, then it ignites. My thumb goes numb as I touch the flame to the edge of the dangling book cover and wait. Nothing. Yellow tendrils flirt with the edge but refuse to catch. I let the pages flutter, hoping the resulting breeze will fan the flame. Then my thumb starts to burn and I have to let go of the lighter. I stare at the book, stupidly, wondering if it's been treated with some secret flame retardant to prevent libraries from burning down. I gather up my stack of birthday cards and flick the lighter into action again, holding the edge of Mavis's death notice to the flame. It catches. I alternate my gaze between the growing flame and my demented funhouse grin reflected in the belly of my tea kettle. That's when the smoke detector goes off, a shrill, piercing chirp that literally stops my heart. I drop the lighter and the burning card, then grip the edge of the sink with both hands. I'm not typically one for omens, but I decide now to do something else about my list. It took the better part of an hour, and a dozen hands of solitaire for the turbulent pounding in my chest to subside. The only casualties in my botched arson attempt appear to be one blistered fingertip and relentlessly tingling sensation along the length of my scar. I place the 9 of spades on the 10 of diamonds, then resume turning cards over and ignore the sound of my telephone ringing. After a long beep, I hear the habitual throat clearing of my literary agent. His voice sounds like a drowsy muppet, his bored monotone more despairing than normal, if that's even possible. William, we need to talk. Soon. And in person. So please call me. I have news. The word news is bloated with meaning, conjuring the image of a grim-faced soap opera doctor. I'm sorry, Mr. Finneran. We did everything we could. I asked him once if he was getting enough sleep. He simply said, The world is too giddy for my tastes. And you think your gloomy outlook is somehow going to stem that particular epidemic? I'm no hero, Willy. I'm just doing my part. Despite Stan's perpetual grogginess, he's a real animal when it comes to business dealings. This proved invaluable when my books were actually selling. But I haven't heard from Stan in months, not since the last puny royalty check arrived. He didn't even bother with a Christmas card this year. I take another sip of espresso, a vile beverage, and place a red jack on a black queen. When I draw the ace of hearts, it's as if Lucy is staring right back at me. Years ago, I took the real aces out of my deck and replaced them with the following: an index card with Doug's cell number on it, clubs, because we used to play nightclubs. A photograph of Lucy celebrating our first anniversary, hearts, for obvious reasons. A severely cropped greeting card I found tucked between the pages of Song of Solomon in Lucy's Bible. Spades for digging graves. The receipt for Lucy's espresso machine, diamonds. Still not sure why. Lucy's been gone almost 5 years now. What I hate more than the loneliness is the fact that I've lost her scent. I used to stand in our closet and sniff the sleeves of her shirts and the necklines of her best dresses. But it's her skin I miss most. The sight of it, the warm touch, and especially the smell.